And we're live on St. Paddy's Day.
Top of the morning to you.
Here again with Rob Logan. I don't. Saying 5 bars, so you know what I mean? Like, the thing saying 5 bars, thing saying 5 bars.
There was one person, though. There was no person.
Yeah, so it probably did fuck up for a bit. We're in the midst of a fucking virus outbreak. If the fucking internet goes bad a little bit,
yeah,
it happens.
Yeah. We're just glad there's like zombies.
It's a new world. It's a new world. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Internet will drop.
Yeah.
Internet will drop. All right.
We got a couple people anyway.
Yeah, no, they'll pop in.
Muy bueno.
Johnny Azul's in. Lag was bad, but streaming now. Hey, Rick too, and the lag.
Yeah, sketch it up real quick.
So I'm gonna wait to see if maybe one more person pops in. Then I'm chomping at a bit to talk about your fight.
I'm gonna share this link on the old Facebooks, and then we'll get going.
All right, cool. Even though I've of course I've talked to you about your fight before, but not the people haven't heard it. Still lagging, actually. Lagging and out for me. See, that's not good. That's not good. Maybe I can try to address that now. Maybe put it closer. You know what I mean? Move the laptop. Anyway. Lag is awful. All right, so to tell you what, like, give me a few moments to try to fix the lag. The thing is there. I can only assume if I go higher here.
Yep.
If I go higher here, I can only assume.
It's going to boost the whole network.
I can only assume. Let me see here, guys. Bam. We're up a little higher. I can even go up a little. I can maybe even go higher. Tell you what. I think the higher the better, dude. Even if I have to kind of check what people say over there.
Yep.
I'd sooner sacrifice a little inconvenience just for a fucking
solid stream.
Stream. Video, no audio on my end. Yeah. Give me a sec. All right, bam. We're way so much higher now. Like laws of gravity. That should.
I don't know if gravity is part of it, but I agree.
Yeah, no, you're right. That has nothing to do with it.
We'll see. It's closer to the atmosphere.
All right, how'd that be, folks? Is it seem a little bit better?
Any better?
Any better connection?
Better, worse, same?
I'm like 3 milk crates high now. Like I can go up 4 milk crates if we need to. True story.
Go 4. Give them 4.
Oh, I got a better now.
All better, or should we go 4?
Should we go 4 milk crates? Should we go up 4 now? Better. I got another better. So we're not fuck with it?
We'll leave it for now.
We'll leave it for now, but don't hesitate to let us know. We can go up 4 milk crates if need be. Perfect. We're getting a lot of all betters.
All right,
perfect. All right, and we got a few people in here. I got to stop moving that because we're all better.
Let's see if there's a way for me to read the comments on my telephone.
Why you're going to go like...
Because I can't read from there, bruh.
I could maybe do it from my phone. But would that drain the Wi-Fi? That's the issue.
Well, yeah, if you're on Wi-Fi, it might.
Anyways, we're all better now. Okay, good. See, there's obviously going to be a delay.
See, now it'd be cool if I could see the comments on the video.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, like, I can see when one pops up from here. I got pretty good vision. I could even almost get my glasses and maybe see.
All right, I'm half blind, so you do you, bro. Anyway, good to see you. Good to be back in the shack.
Good to see you. Yeah, it's long overdue, man. Like, your fight was, a while ago?
February 8th. Yeah.
And I know, as most of you guys know, you didn't win.
Came in second is how I like to put it.
Came in second.
I came in second.
But man, to me, I see it as a win anyways. Because man, you took everything this guy had.
Yep.
Like everything he had. You guys went to the ground. You guys fucking stood up. Like you took his best shots.
Oh yeah, he slammed me.
Yeah, and also he took some of your best too.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he surprised me with that actually. He was a little tougher than I thought he'd be.
And I'm pretty sure I saw that moment clear as day. It was in the third. I think you hit him like 3 good times, like boom, 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 and then you almost looked like you took a step back and just like almost in amazement that he's still on his feet. And he did have like that, like you rocked him, like he was almost out on his feet, but just a little bit. Yeah, you dazed him.
Yeah, but he had enough left that like right after that he shot a takedown, and I knew if I had pressed any closer, he was going to blast into me again. Yeah, because those takedowns were fucking killing me. That was.
How was he? How good was he on the ground? Because he did have you on the ground for a while. Like you, I thought he was going to choke you out there. And what was that in the?
Would have been, I think, the second.
Second?
Yeah, the second.
He had it deep. I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
No, that's it's easy to kind of say, but that's one of my comfort spots. Like that's when I'm at the gym training. I get in trouble for hanging out in that spot too much and just letting people blow themselves out on my back, kind of a thing.
So I could have clearly saw he was trying to kill you, choke you out.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was pretty unpleasant.
Where was the pressure? Was it on your throat? Like where are you taking the pressure not to fucking actually?
So when he first applied it, it was on the throat. I got turned into it, hand fought when I was you saw me reaching up and pulling his backhand down a lot. That was so I could get my chin tucked, and it wasn't too long into the choke that I got my chin tucked, and then after that, it was pretty okay.
Then he's just forcing on your chin, just getting tired.
Chin, and then at one point, he stretched me out. Like he had a lock on my body, and he stretched me out, and that kind of like, I don't know, twisted my fucking spleen or my chi or something. I don't know. Like it was something in here. It wasn't like a normal thing.
You got a weird jolt out of a like.
He just gave me a yank butt. Like it was like he gave me a little stretch.
Oh yeah, like he chiropractored you a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a little.
I wonder if that's his move or just by accident.
I don't know, but I almost gave him a tip because my back felt great.
Man, I could sneeze on the couch one day and I can hear my back snap. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So that could just be.
No, it was
just your sheer like spine
it was
getting
tight.
aligned.
Like I honestly, I had a conversation with myself in that moment. Like it was almost one of those like freeze frame. I bet you wonder how I got here. You know what I mean? And it was like, so the first thing I thought. Because
did you start wiggling your toes? Like, did you just break my spine?
Dude, so I'm not going to call him a cheap fighter, but he had some maneuvers that weren't exactly fair in my books. You might have seen me chirping him a bit during the fight. That's what it was about. But he kind of had his hand inside my wraps, so I couldn't really get much going on.
Ooh.
And that's how he got that choke sunk in. And so the first thing I thought to myself was, this motherfucker. Like, this is how this ends. And then I go, no. I said, first, there's no way I'm going to tap to this shit. So if this is it, I'm going to sleep in front of however many fucking people were, like full arena, pay-per-view, the whole deal. I was going to go in for a sleep. I said, I'm taking a nap before I tap out to this. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then a couple seconds later, I said, no, I'm good. Like, he's going to hurt himself if he keeps pulling on this. So I just let it ride. But no, there was a moment there where it was like, oh shit, this is not where I want to be.
Is that a move? Is that a greasy move that happens? Is that like a known move?
Grabbing the gloves?
Yeah. Is that a known move?
Yeah. And at first, like, I thought he was grabbing my gloves. And that's something we even do it in the gym sometimes, not even meaning to. You just reach up and you grab something.
Yeah.
And sometimes your hands will grab the gloves. So you give it a little bump and it comes out. And I couldn't figure out why it wasn't clearing. But homeboy hit his fingers under my wraps.
Yeah. Like, he was tucked in. He was buried in.
Yeah.
He was like, sunk his claws in even.
Yeah. He grips onto me, man.
All right, let's see what the folks are saying. All right. Okay, good. Dead Poop is 50 jackets and 1 chair. Love it. Milk crates.
Yeah.
Last night I was taking, and it's all jackets. There's still a couple jackets here.
I can see it, bro. There's chairs. There's fucking everything, man. This is a pile of hoodies.
I had to get that chair from outside just for you.
Sweet.
And I got the milk crates out of the fishing shack. I know.
I feel like this chair is just the right amount of rickety. Like, I feel comfortable, but at the same time, if I get too comfortable, I'm like...
If you want to hulk out on it, you could easily shatter it into pieces. Is that what you're thinking?
I could tell with my mind, I could hulk out of this chair.
Don't. Please don't.
Like, if I hard farted, we're fucking done.
Like if you got up fast, like if you got up fast with the push off.
Yeah, like if a bug was on my leg, I was like, I would like the chair would explode behind me as I launched out of it. For she's
this dude's an MMA fighter. Respect. Yeah, Kinka. He had his a fight in Churro. You had another one scheduled, but because of this whole
yeah, because of the apocalypse. It was May 30th was the card. We were having a hard time tracking down somebody who wanted to catch his hands. But no, and then they canceled it, man, because of the COVID. So now we're looking at summer is going to be my chance to come back and get a win. But yeah, just have my amateur.
Always Marco in the house. Thanks, dude. He likes to set up. Yeah, I cleaned up the back room. Like, as long as the Wi-Fi holds up, I got a booster, and the booster seems to work kind of like shady.
Hey, man, I don't know what it was like before, so it's great.
It's working. It's working. No complaints. All right, let me ring through these. Love these poop. Is that your man cave? Yes, sir, it is, Dark Phantom. This is it. This is the man cave. Pretty good setup. All right, cool. All right, so here's a fun fact about the fight.
Okay.
That I loved. What happened to the cage?
So we bent the cage. Yeah. So this guy, the guy that I fought, used to be a pretty high-level football player. Like, he wasn't pro or anything, but he was university and he was pretty good at it.
He was #thick.
He was #fucking hefty. He was fucking, dude. Like, I'm not a heavyweight. That's the thing. I'm supposed to be light heavyweight, so like, oh yeah.
You know what just happened there?
What?
Fucking, that's a copyright fucking ding.
Oh.
Last time it happened, I was in the fishing shack, my phone rang, and then after the live stream, I was like, bro, you got fucking Logic, bro, copyright ding.
That wasn't Logic, though. So what you actually heard was me doing a fair use parody of the song that you think you heard.
No.
So
it's a bot, dude. They don't need a lawyer explanation afterwards. It's
whatever.
A bot.
I was trying.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It don't matter anyway.
I'm still like old school Alibi. I'm like, I was with them, bro. That's not what we listened to.
You still got the flip phone?
No, man. Actually, like, if mine goes off, I better turn that off.
It don't matter. So seriously, like, it's not like this is monetized or nothing. It's just funny that that little ringtone will get me the little ding.
I got into making ringtones.
Yeah.
So like, I got this program, and I put a badass tune into it, and there's this one little riff, and it only happens for a second in the song. But I took it and then just repeated that motherfucker and cut it in together. So now my fucking phone ringing is just this badass fucking riff.
Zicka.
Yeah, it's badass.
Okay,
man.
cool.
I rock out to it and forget to answer the phone.
What's the app? You got a little editing app?
I just went ringtone maker is I think what it's called.
You
just go.
We're not sponsored by Ringtone Maker, but neat little app by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I
My wife hates it.
I should almost write that down.
My wife fucking hates it because like she'll hear the same 2 seconds of a song over and over again while I try and narrow down the right place to make my cuts and stuff.
You could almost make a remix. I'm gonna look for something to write with, and I'm gonna read off some of these little messages here. Man, no, actually, no, don't touch that.
You don't want the COVID, bro?
Yeah, there was a crayon right by your feet, but that's not unnecessary.
Bro, you don't have corona.
I
have a cold. I've had
Papa Herschel's in here
for so long.
That's one of your buddies.
Who?
Papa Herschel.
Who's that?
Leland.
Oh, the seaman.
The seaman.
Yeah.
Yes. Old Seaman Leland.
Seaman Leland.
Dead Poop. Did you make a PayPal? Yes, I did. Let me see if I can make it work.
And I meant Seaman with all due respect. He's actually a seafaring man. He travels the high seas ferrying humans.
Yeah, he works at the. Well, no, we shouldn't throw out his fucking. No. He can explain it if he wants to. But
humans legally.
Yeah, I'll just say he has a cool job.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
It's not black market.
It's a cool job. So yeah. I don't even think he got to finish about denting the fence.
Okay, yeah. So this hefty fella, he pretty much right off the bat, every time I clip him, he'd blast in on me with a takedown, and he hit really, really, really fucking hard when he did that, and like about as hard as a football player would, as you'd imagine. And at one point, I dinged him good, and he blasted in with a takedown and bounced me off the cage, picked me up over his head, and slammed me onto the ground. But because I'm a motherfucking ninja, I rolled out of that shit, got back up. That was the one when he picked me up, dumped me, and I just fucking rolled
Oh
out.
man.
Yeah.
My tickets were in the nosebleeds. We snuck a good seat, and then while you were fighting, I was like, "Fuck it!" I had my video camera.
dude,
I was
yeah.
like right behind the floor seat, guys.
That's
I was like, "Turtle power!"
That's
Turtle
when
power!
we bent the cage though. Was when he blasted me off the cage, picked me up, and slammed me.
Yeah.
Dented the cage. That thing's kind of fucked up, and I don't know. That's kind of a good thing, I think. It's a selling point. Be like, hey, aren't you that guy that broke the fucking cage that time? But what I was saying earlier when I got sidetracked is I'm not even supposed to be a heavyweight. Like, I wanted to fight this guy at 205, and he said he couldn't do it, so I chased him up. Did a catch weight at 215. But this heavyweight shit is next level. Like, these guys can pick you up over your head.
Yeah. So you want to get lighter, is what you're saying?
Yeah, ideally I'll fight smaller. Yeah. But if I can't find anybody.
Well,
but the other thing is too is they call me up today and say tomorrow you can fight Zach.
Yeah. You man, like I said, man, it almost went either way. I give him the first, second, close second, third was maybe yours.
Man, honestly,
but it doesn't matter. Like what I was gonna say, #thick was noticeably bigger than yours, and you took everything you got. So if you go down a level in size,
yeah, well
you're gonna be throwing fellas.
Yeah, well that would be ideal as opposed to being thrown, I think. But nothing but respect to him though, man. Like he took everything I threw at him. I smashed the shit out of the dude, and he kept coming. So I'll give him that.
Creative Life Studios in here. He's like, yeah.
What's up?
Heavyweight is dangerous. You did awesome, man. Yeah. So yeah, we all saw the fight. Should I look it up and post it for them? Because it's public domain now, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I can send you a link right now.
Well, tell you what, I'm standing up right here. I can almost do it from the computer. Like the Wi-Fi has been going good. Let me just keep testing it. Like, you know what I mean? Let me open another window.
Yeah, I just don't honestly know how that. Yeah.
Or actually, no. I'll post it after. I'll post it. I'll post it on the Discord and stuff.
Yeah, we'll post a link for the fight, and then you guys can watch it. Whoever missed it. It's got professional commentary. We had it was a pay-per-view. Jimmy Smith from who was a pro fighter himself, ended up doing Bellator and UFC commentary. He was one of the commentators. Chris Kalidas, UFC fighter, he was the other commentator. It was honestly like a super pro setup.
Yeah, it was nicely done.
When I first signed up, like I knew the guys involved in the promotion were serious because of the stuff that they had kind of done before in the jiu-jitsu world, but I had no idea walking into it that it was going to be as pro as it was. Like we had pay-per-view, we had our shorts printed for us by Under the Gi, a apparel company that does amazing work. Like it was next level, man. And I was really proud and happy to be a part. And I'm glad that enough people that did see the fight enjoyed enough that they want to bring me back already to put on another show. Because I was saying, like, honestly, I've heard people come at me with their opinions of how the fight went 101 times. To be honest, I think I lost that fight 29-28. I think I won one round, and I think he won two. I've had people tell me that they think I won the fight, and thank you, and all due respect, I think you're wrong, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Some people are biased, and I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Like if you were looking for somebody that was just looking to take somebody's head off and willing to brawl and push the pace, then I was doing that. He outpointed me. He had those takedowns. Like every time I started rocking him, he'd blast in on those takedowns, and that was the end of the game for me, basically. Like
boom, there's the link to the fight right there.
Boom.
And to be honest, Rob, you were talking to the people right there because I was busy clicking buttons.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're saying, but
I was just talking shit about you behind your back, basically, while you were over there.
No, I was hearing the gist of it. It was like about you. You don't believe you won.
I don't think I won.
Great. You did great. And
I don't think I won, but I'm proud of the effort that I put in, especially for a debut. And the score, I think, was 29-28 in his favor. I've had other people tell me they thought it was 29-28 in my favor.
Yeah.
Now, the judges, you were there. One judge gave it 29-28. You can see in the video. I know it makes fucking sense. Cool.
Yeah.
Second judge, 30-27, and I'm like, whoa, because that means
yeah.
He won all 3 rounds and I won none. And then a motherfucker goes, 30-26, and that means I shit my pants for an entire round.
Yeah, and that's not the fact. That's not the fact.
No, like even you listen back to the commentary, those guys are like, oh, this is going to be a tight decision. I wouldn't want to be the judges to figure this out. And then some judges like, I don't like how much this guy swore or fucking, you know what I mean? Like, because I did swear, I got in trouble for swearing.
During the fight?
Yeah, I got in trouble during.
How does that even work? The ref goes and like, potty mouth, hey, potty mouth.
So there's a part of the fight, anybody who watches it or you'll see it, he was on top of me on the ground. And see, and this is the other thing. I lost that fight and didn't necessarily need to. I did some shit that I shouldn't have. So when he got on top of me on the ground.
Spoiler alert, you took a nut shot.
I did take a hard nut shot. But when this cat was on top of me, he was hammering me in the body because the way our rule set worked, there was no shots to the head on the ground. So when we got to the ground, it was body shots or jiu-jitsu or whatever you want to do. And he was hammering me. And I'm literally like, you cheap motherfucker. Like I was, because he kicked me in the nuts. He was holding
You're chirping.
He was holding the fence. He was holding my gloves. His fucking breath smelled like homeboy did everything you could think of.
Yeah.
And I was like, you cheap son of a bitch. And I just geared it. Like you've heard me talk to people when I get upset. That's what I did. And the ref comes over.
You don't hold off. The
ref comes over and he goes, all right, man, you got to stop swearing. Because like the whole time I've been chirping, right? And I look at the ref and I'm like, well, fuck this guy, right? Like you can even see it on the video, but it was.
Did you know that was a rule?
I did, but I didn't care at the time. It's like, you think about it. So you get in there, you've prepped for this. People, you're sweating and grinding, you're a little bit injured, you're sore, you're fucking scared, you're nervous, you're all this shit, and then some guy goes, don't use potty mouth language, and you're like, okay, bud, and then you're in there.
It would be distracting.
And some guy runs up and thunder kicks you in the cock, and then you got to be like, oh, geez, sorry, gee willikers, that sure didn't feel good on my wiener.
Pardon me, my good man, I believe your foot has run into my pecker.
And the ref was doing nothing to help me. So I'm going like, bro, this is going on. And he's like, I can't see everything. And I'm like, but you see me swearing. So, but anyway.
In training, are you potty mouth in the gym too?
Quietly, but yeah. It's kind of a thing.
Because I could see that in the gym where, like, you know what I mean? Like,
we're super respectful, but at the same time, like, my training partners, the ones that I go full out with, are my friends. So if they catch me in something, I tell them to fuck off every time. Like, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're playing a video game with a guy or you're playing a fucking a game of darts and he hits a good and you're like, fuck you, buddy. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
It's all good fun. It's all good fun. It's
like it's you
meaningless.
Killed me.
It's meaningless.
Yeah.
It's meaningless.
Same thing. But I am a notorious shit talker.
Oh, remember when you were talking about TRTs?
Yeah.
Soon after, one of the guys on here, Johnny, shout out to Johnny Azul, he started a regimen of them.
Yep.
Of TRTs. And right off the hop, man, he was telling me some of the results, and he's like pretty pleased with it. Yeah, he's on here now. he just said he injected his TRT shot.
So he used injection. That's what I was going to ask if he was using cream or injection.
What? There's a cream of it?
Yeah.
What do you do? Just like boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, I'm like, where would you rub it? Odd question. On
your body, I guess. I've never
just anywhere. Yeah. Just a little on
my buddy, when he told me about it, he goes like this.
Just anywhere. Just skin absorbent.
Not on eyes and nose, I guess. I don't know how you would do that. But he said it burnt like a son of a bitch, so it'd be kind of like putting A535 on or something.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
When you put the testosterone on me, it burns like a son of a gun, and it like almost creates a Superman.
You'd have to also like self-isolate, because if you hugged your woman, you'd start twitching her right out. Like if every time you rubbed your shit on, you went and gave your woman a kiss, she'd have a mustache by the end of the month.
Oh, yeah, from self-touching.
Your balls start dropping or something.
Like, you know what I mean? You start putting it on your pecker. Next thing you know, you're
shit! I wasn't even thinking that.
You're servicing the wife. Next thing you know, you're both sharing the dosage.
I was just thinking of rubbing it on and giving her a hug, but you
both get big.
Yeah. Well, some people are into that. Man, whatever.
Man, a good wife that can fucking help around with like moving the furniture and
okay, I got that though.
Like, you know what I mean?
My wife is tiny, but she lifts weights like 6 days a week.
She's strong gal. Strong gal.
Yeah. If I need help with something, she helps me. Actually, no, I put that wrong. When she decides she finally needs help with something, she'll come get me, because it's like, oh, go get the bitch in the corner. He'll help me out. I'm the weak one. I work out way less than she does.
I don't want to like throw, you know what I mean? But I wish my wife was a little bit more handy-mandy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, let me tackle this little project around the house. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, my wife's killing that. She's actually prepping right now.
Like, we get a new picture frame to hang up.
Dryer.
That's my job.
No, like my wife's like, we're gonna fix the dryer. She goes, I'm gonna fix the dryer, and I'll get you to help me a little bit. So basically, like, I'm going to be doing the holding the flashlight like a kid for your dad while she's down there.
You're the tool bitch while your fucking wife is like fixing it.
Yeah, basically. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not a...
Pass me the Robertson. Pass me the number 2 Robertson. And you're like, bro, I don't know what that is, honey.
I am fairly terrified of being electrocuted. So if she wants to get in there and fuck with that while I'm holding the flashlight at a safe distance, cool.
What's wrong with the dryer?
The heating element dropped out.
Oh.
So it still spins and blows air. It just doesn't heat up.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video for that, I'm sure.
Oh, there is. Yeah. So drying geese takes a long time. And all my gym shite. I'm not being rude by checking my phone. I'm checking to see. Somebody said, hey. Tanya said, hey. Hi. My buddy Matt Hudson. How you doing, bro? If you're watching.
Here's Johnny with an update. I used to do topical gel. You have to apply it inside your thighs or on your shoulder blades. They're not supposed to have female skin to skin contact for 2 hours after application. Otherwise, it can transfer to her skin.
Get that big old clit going.
Oh, that Clinus.
The China.
The old Clinus.
Remember China, the wrestler?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that dirty movie she made?
Yeah, One Night in China.
Smallest dick I've ever seen. Or the biggest clit I've ever seen.
Okay. There, at once upon a time in my life, there was this guy that fucking worked at a corner store. And what a cool guy. One of my buddies. And at the time, it was like, oh, man, whatever you want at this corner store, help yourself. And then he'll make up a price right off the top of his head. Like, you know what I mean? Let me get a pack of smokes, a chocolate bar, and And it was like China's fucking Playboy came out. And I was like, let me get this. Like, I'm not the regular Playboy guy. Anyways, he's like, oh, I looked at the pile of stuff. And he was like, $5. Perfect. So anyways, I had it. And what a beefy lady. Yeah. What a beefy lady. But
like intimidating.
Very strong. But I did see that One Night in China.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it sent me down a rabbit hole where before she passed away, I saw another one where she dressed up like She-Hulk and made out like finger banged another superhero. I forget what the other superhero was.
Captain America?
No, it's a girl. It's like it's a 2 female fucking go at.
I found that surprising for some reason. I thought some guy was like, yeah, I'll do a dirty movie. And then he gets in there and she's all She-Hulk out.
And on the same movie, I think she did like a gangbang of wrestlers.
Like actual wrestlers?
No. Like porno stars, but dressed up in character as wrestlers. Like one was Paul Bear. Like one was dressed up like Paul Bear. I think one was like Doink the Clown or something like that.
Also creepy.
No, it was meant to be like that.
See, and that's the thing. A million times people have mentioned wrestling to me, and I had no idea who the fuck they were talking about, but I just knew who everyone you just said was.
Mostly See, I'm going back old school.
Mostly because of the old arcade game.
I'm going back old school.
Yeah, I remember the old stuff, like Macho Man, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Fucking
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Dude, bro, who was my man?
Ultimate Warrior. Oh yeah.
Shawn Michaels with the fucking Sweet Chin music, bro.
Oops.
Cool. So yeah, I'm breaking my I only drink once a year rule because I drank right after the fights. We went to Boston Pizza and I was double fisting rum and cokes. But yeah, normally I only drink like once a year, but I broke my rule for this quarantine. I figure alcohol kills.
Yeah, it's St. Patty's Day too.
Yeah, but I'm Scottish. Fuck. Everybody accuses me of being Irish. Actually, this is the best part of this whole thing.
You have leprechaun hair.
I don't have to work this St. Patty's Day. I always have to work St. Patrick's Day. And people are like, you're Irish, and then they punch me in the mouth. And that's basically like the story of every year.
Yeah, you're the biggest leprechaun I've ever saw.
So, another unofficial shout out. I don't know. It says, looks like it says Bumbu. Could be Boom Boo or all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
This here fucking spiced pirate rum is delicious.
We're accepting sponsorships.
Yeah, man. If you all want to send me more jugs of
this. Him for fighting, the rum company, sign up with him. And me for, I don't know, YouTubing or whatever.
We could just become a conglomerate at some point. We're just an entertainment conglomerate. I do the fighting. He does the YouTubing.
Or even, I'd be happy to settle for like a 50% coupon one time.
Yeah.
Just a 50% coupon one time.
Even a hat. That's one thing I will say too.
You can't drink the hat though.
But you get to wear it. Like, let's check out this Moosehead swag.
Dude.
I like swag.
I had the same hat.
I know, bro.
I had the same hat. I took it off.
I know. That's why I was like, nice hat, bro.
I didn't want to be match seas.
That's like the official podcast hat.
I didn't want to be match seas. I chose to go with the old fucking.
So the other thing is is I brought this little bag of medicinal mushrooms with me. My buddy gave them to me before the fight because I'm a big believer in eating the fungus to get your mind right. And I was going to eat them to kind of get myself in a good spot before the fight, but they showed up a little bit too late. I kind of brought them tonight, but I'm concerned that if I eat these things and they work out the way my buddy said they would, like a fucking hour into this, you're going to be talking. I'm just going to go like this.
It's a safe zone.
It's true. I might. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I eat these fucking mushrooms or what? Apparently they're dope.
Should Rob do mushrooms this evening?
Yeah, they're like 1 gram supposed to be like 4. Last time I did mushrooms was a 1/4 ounce at a rock show. So like I'm not new to the scene.
Yeah. He's not planning to fucking get to the moon, but he wants to get halfway there, and he might probably end up to the moon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's Day.
People do mushrooms on St.
Look at the Irish. Fucking cook a potato.
Yep.
Or something like that.
Scream at a banshee.
Yeah.
I guess. What are Irish things that we could do? Scream at banshees?
Irish things.
I'm not singing. I'm not getting drunk enough to sing.
Like start a crock pot of potatoes. I don't know.
Come get a crock pot of potatoes.
Yeah, over the potatoes.
So, here's another thing.
What's a kiss the Blarney Stone? What's a Blarney Stone?
So Blarney Stone, I don't know what it originally was, but I know that right now it sits on top of a tower in a castle. And in order to kiss it, you have to lay upside down and go out and kiss the bottom of it. But fun fact, Irish people piss on it because they get a kick out of tourists kissing the pissy stone. So it's like this little circle of life.
So the Blarney Stone, there's only one in existence. Not like my home has its own stone.
No. It's like the.
I thought every home got their stone.
No, but you got one.
You got to travel to it. If I live fucking far from the stone, I gotta fucking make
apparently, if you piss on it, you can wait a day and then see some American fella kiss it or something.
You go and do your thing early, and then the locals piss on it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not 100% how it works, but that's what I was told. And I'm a firm believer in what I was told.
That makes sense.
I love rumors. I take them as fact.
Me too. Sometimes I like store knowledge, and the knowledge is from like
my buddy Elad, the Palestinian fella, really loves my leprechaun costume. I think he's just because I'm a ginger and I got the beard.
Well, pretty much. Like
much love.
If you had this, that'd be the full outfit. If you had that, that'd be the full outfit. Here, I have a backup hat somewhere.
There we go. Is that better?
Top of the morning to you. You gotta be cooking some potatoes.
Well, you have a lot of helmets too, eh?
Yeah, there's a few tucked away up there, and there's one more in the box. When I come across a good helmet, I can't resist, and when I come across a cheap helmet, I can't resist. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I did just call you Palestinian on air. You're not? I'm confused. Sorry, brother.
Oh, why? Aren't those the same?
I don't know. It's all the same.
Aren't those the same?
That's what I learned in school.
I thought they were very, very similar. Pals, even. Oh man, I thought I had a backup hat. I thought we were gonna be both.
Is that a bad thing, Elad? Or are they gonna take back your fucking Israeli card?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, he's reverse Mossad. He's working.
I don't know. The only thing that sounds weird is his hate, because there's no hate in our hearts. We don't even see the difference.
Nah, it's all the same.
We don't even see the difference. Like, one love. Talking about the one love.
It could look like ignorance to some, but in fact, it's just love.
Yeah, one love.
There's got to be a hat for you to wear. Anderson.
No, I have this go-to, but I'm pretty sure I had a fucking backup bowler.
There's a hard hat.
No, I had a backup bowler.
Wow.
This thing's fucking neato. Can this thing come off? you ever see a bump cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey guys, thanks for joining.
Come on, yeah. You ever see one of these before? They're called bump caps.
It's like a helmet that isn't.
Yeah, it's like, let's say some factory places where it's like, it's not quite hard hat zone. It's like a half hard hat.
Yep.
It's like a half a hard hat.
That's slick. It has another fellow's name in it though, so.
Yeah, it's Eamons.
Yeah. I didn't want to call him out.
I said it was cool, and he gave it to me.
It was pretty slick though.
Yeah. No, I lost the hat. I lost the hat back here.
Do you want this one back, bro?
No. I'll just wear this one.
You can do it.
The other one will pop up. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a smoke.
Hi, Karen. And
Right. Should I read? I'll read. See if I'm.
Do you want me to read some comments while you smoke a cigarette?
Otherwise, I can transfer to skin. Hillbilly Jim. Yes, eat the mushrooms.
Who said this?
Johnny Azul.
Thinking about it, Johnny.
Right on with my buddy wearing the gas mask. Johnny likes.
Oh, the My Buddy?
Yeah, my buddy.
I have one at my mom's house, but he's covered in prison tattoos.
Johnny went through the gauntlet, and he was quick to notice a lot of my older videos. I almost made it a point to have my little buddy in the background, like almost like
just creeping,
like an Easter egg, almost.
Or creeping, whichever you prefer. Man, you do got a great collection of shit going on here.
Yeah, feel free to look around and ask about something, man. There's a lot going on.
Have you ever drank anything out of that fake leg? That's my question.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, solid.
I have drank it out of that fake leg.
Figured as much. How could you not?
You're right, like this. You like playing with toys.
Is that a butterfly knife?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't fuck with that stuff.
No. Open it up and have a look.
I'll cut myself.
No. You'll be fine. Watch.
What the fuck?
It's a practice one. It's dull. That's what I mean. It's like the fucking dummy one.
Knives are for pussies, man. Do jujitsu.
Yeah. I figure
Unless you're making toast and then jujitsu's terrible. You're definitely going to want a butter knife. So, yeah.
I think if the world goes to shit, your jiu-jitsu's going to be nothing to my gun collection.
Oh, you think I can't shoot people just because I know how to choke them? What do we got now? Yeah, nobody else wrote anything, so it's safe to sit back down. Yeah, I think I'll eat these mushrooms.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, you ever see Book of Eli?
I did, yeah.
I'd be the guy not getting close.
Not getting close?
Yeah, because I'd have bullets. Remember, like, back then, it was like they had no bullets, and everyone was like, prices with the bullets? Because didn't he kill with a blade?
Yeah, but I think that's because he was blind.
I thought there was a bullet shortage, too.
Maybe, I thought it was like a water thing.
Movies.
So, yeah, my buddy gave me these mushrooms. They're medical mushrooms from a thing called Shrooms Express. But yeah, apparently he gave me a warning that what is in here is about the equivalent to like 4 grams of good mushrooms. So we'll see how it works. Tastes good, right?
See, I don't mind the taste. I find with a quick chase back, the taste don't bother me that much.
Nah, man. I got a heavy gag reflex, so I got to chew a lot. So I got to savor the flavor of these cocksuckers. It's no good.
I find they get caught in my jaggedy teeth.
Yeah. Yuck. So yeah, we're on quarantine. We're drinking in the quarantine shack.
We might even get to shoot a coon tonight if you want to.
Raccoon, to clarify.
I have like weak pellet guns that wouldn't even don't even bother them. But so, it's fun. It's fun to shoot them.
So we could shoot raccoons without hurting them?
Yeah, big time.
All right.
It's a weak pellet gun. Like, I'll let you shoot me with it. I'll let you shoot me with the pellet gun.
Yeah, I'll shoot you with a pellet gun. I'm all right with that.
I'll put on my grandma's fur coat.
That sounds like a euphemism. I'll put on your grandma's fur coat, and then what?
Oh, man. I got grandma's fur coat like probably like 15 years ago. Partied with it. Fucking many Halloween costumes. Smoked a bunch of gaggers. Smoking cigarettes. Smell me this. Don't tell me it still don't smell like grandma.
Smell my grandmother's
Smell
fur.
my grandma. Smell my grandma.
Is that what your grandma smelled like?
Yeah.
Kind of like ivory soap?
Yeah, that's permanent. That's permanent grandma. Like, whenever I feel lonely about my grandma, I just come back here, give her a good sniff. I'm thinking about cutting her up, making a pillow. Like making a little fucking couch pillow. Cuddle up with grandma on the couch sometime. That jack is like you can't smoke out this grandma smell.
No.
This has been in like You know, like a tight quarters little room, and you smoke all night. Your clothes just smell ridiculous.
Yeah.
This has been through that numerous times over 15 years.
Been in such close contact with your grandma.
Miss you, Nan.
Dude, see, that's your reaction to it's what's making me a little weird, dog. Like, if you were like, oh, yeah, I miss my Nan, that's cool. But you're like, oh, sometimes I like to come back here. And
she did ask me to sleep over one time in her bed when I was way too old. And I said no. I passed.
Broke her heart.
Because there's spare bedrooms. Like, you know what I mean?
You could have smelled like that, too.
There's spare bedrooms. Like, I think I was way too old for a cuddle at that point.
You could have smelled like that, too.
Love you, Nan.
Love you, Nan.
Yeah. A little bit for the Nana. Ice Cube and all. I'm going to slip on that.
You can join her. Yeah. That's your pathway to Nana.
Yeah, this is fucking Corona will be. See you soon, Nana. Fuck, because you know how it hit the lungs, right?
Yep.
I don't have the greatest of lungs. Like, do I peg you for a cardio fella?
I am a cardio fella.
No, me. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
My lungs aren't the greatest already.
I don't want it.
I'll burn that.
I feel like that's racist for me to wear that. What are you gonna burn? I don't have coronavirus, man. I've been coughing on you for 2 weeks.
No, just because you're disgusting.
2 weeks. Your wife's
has nothing to do with the virus.
After this.
Just because you touched it.
You're gonna have to sleep out here.
Ick. Don't touch me. Yeah, man. My youngest daughter was super nervous when I said I had a friend coming over. She was like, oh, "Where?" I was like, "Oh, in the back room." She's like, "Well, he's not coming inside. If he's got to pee, he's got to pee outside." I'm like, yeah. We always pee outside. It's okay. It's okay.
That's where I prefer to pee.
So, anyways, then I was like, he says he has a little bit of a dry cough.
It's a wet cough.
It's a wet cough, Ethan. Which is scary. Thanks for the Purell. That is in my direction. That is in my direction.
That was a throat clear.
Okay. In the honor of my daughter, let's set a ground rule.
Yeah.
Coughs from here on out are being handled perfectly, Dracula style. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wow. In the armpit.
That was a throat clear anyway.
Do you know how air molecules work?
I do. Do you know how
I got it.
People work?
I got it.
You got it.
Last week, I'm telling this guy, like, oh man, there's a guy outside. He must have sneezed like 10 times, man. I'm pretty sure he had the corona. And you know what he does? Instead of comforting me as a friend, he starts coughing on me, and then the other bouncers start coughing on me in the small, tight room. How pleasant is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you die?
Not yet.
But did you die?
Not yet.
Exactly.
It's a slow creep, though, I'm sure.
So basically what we were doing is we were wondering if what we had was coronavirus. So we were putting it on someone that wasn't affected. And if you catch it within that set period, then we know what's up. Oh,
so I'm your fucking lab?
Yeah.
I'm the lab rat?
You're the canary in the coal mine, fella.
Canary in the coal mine.
Yeah.
Do you think this started with the bat soup?
Pangolins and bats.
Because, okay, bat soup's been around for millions of years, hundreds of years.
It wasn't bat soup.
But let's say these bats are dirty nowadays. Like maybe a 2019 bat is dirty.
The official word, as best I understand it, is that bats had it. They had to give it to an intermediary, like a middleman, and that happened to be pangolins, which are like a little scaly anteater thing.
See, I thought you were saying penguins wrong.
My wife did too. She just assumed
the old pangolins.
She just assumed I was fucking
the old pangolins.
The old pangolins. Dude, you ever watch that video of that Benedict Cumberbatch fella trying to say penguins and he can't?
No.
Pangolins?
Is that how he says it?
He says it like 8 different ways. And they got him to narrate a movie about penguins.
Before you continue, your theory is the same as Scotty.
It wasn't actually a theory. That's what the government.
He said like some fucking Chinese man fucked this weird aardvark looking thing or weird anteater looking thing.
They didn't fuck it. They powder up the scales.
What do you mean powder up a scale?
They take their scales and powder them, and then I don't know if they bang lines or what they do, but it's for medicine.
Like if you unscale this animal, you get high.
It's some sort of medicine.
It's a high thing.
Well, it's like how they fucking eat powdered dicks all the time. Like they're always
powdered dicks,
dude. Those fucking guys are right into powdered.
Why am I not
tiger dicks,
seeing the same rhino recipe books as you're seeing?
Powdered.
I've not seen those recipe books.
They love it.
I'm looking for like spaghetti sauce.
Their whole
I'm not looking
pharmacy,
up for
as
fucking
far as I know,
ground up dicks.
in my super isolated mind, I think their pharmacies when you walk in are just animal dicks, and you're like, I want that one, that one, that one.
Yeah.
And they put them in a blender
Yeah.
like a booster juice, and then they fucking hook you up. You're like, there's the 3-cock special. We gave you a manta ray, a fucking tiger, and here's.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm pretty sure there's one specific like little hut that smells like fucking like fucking.
It's like booster juice, but it's like dick hut, and you go in and it's just like, and the rarer the animal, like leprechaun cock, that's like fucking.
You order a Red Bull, that's a whole different thing in that booth.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's a much bigger drink.
Just downed 4 cannabis chocolate covered blueberries. Ooh, Johnny Azul, those sound good.
I don't know if that's a big thing or not.
A chocolate covered blueberry that's like fucking weed infused.
Yeah, but the chocolate, you can't infuse a blueberry. It would have to be the chocolate.
You know what I'm picturing? You ever get that shit from fucking Costco? Chocolate covered
raisins?
Blueberries, and there's like cranberries.
No.
The Brooksides?
Yeah, but they're not really fruit. They're chocolate flavored fruit.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a real blueberry, or else it would go bad. That's what I thought.
You said chocolate covered blueberries.
Yeah, probably a blueberry-ish.
Sounds like chocolate on a fucking blueberry.
Fucking something gummy.
How much weed's in them?
What's that?
How much weed's in them?
How much weed's in them, Johnny? Fiji Water's in here. Love you, Dead Poop. Stay corona free. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. He does have a wet cough though. He's been Purellin. We're not sharing joints. I'm taking all the precautions necessary.
Dude, I've had this cold for like 2 weeks.
He says he got it pre-corona.
You saw it. I coughed on you a week and a half ago.
I know, but you just, anyways. I don't need to. Good shit getting the Streamlabs up. Oh, did it work? Do I have Streamlabs? I know I put it up, but did it work?
What's that mean?
It means nothing. I thought maybe a donation came in. Unless I refresh.
Oh, we're looking for donations?
Well, I just put it up. Sometimes they've been wanting me to do one.
Well, I'll tell you right now, for as little as a cup of coffee a day, you could help Matt not get coronavirus by buying a cup of coffee a day.
I used to sleep in my grandma's bed when I was like 13. So we got another grandma's boy here, Fiji Water.
Who's that? Do I know him?
Fiji Water's cool as fuck. No, he's not from around here.
Were you a late bloomer, though? Were you like one of them little, like, did you look 9 when you were 13, or did you have, like, pubes and a mustache? Because that's the difference.
About what? Loving your grandmother?
Sleeping in her bed, bro. If you got sideburns...
No, she invited me late in life. I said no to it.
If you got sideburns, you probably shouldn't sleep with your grandmother.
I think I was like in grade... I think it was like a grade 8 sleepover where she wanted me like to share the bed or something like that.
Did you have facial hair?
I think so.
You were too old.
I think, and there's spare bedrooms, so I chose my own bed.
That was a weird premise to begin with.
It's out of love, though. It's out of love. It's out of pure grandma cuddles, I'm sure. I used to jump on my grandma's bed. See, we got grandma lovers in here. Did you read how you can get COVID-19 from someone else's farts? That's an interesting fact.
But here's the thing. If I'm close enough to huff somebody's fart, wouldn't I have already gotten it from them? Like, how do you know it's the fart you're getting it from?
See, I almost think it all depends on the fart. Like a cough, you build up speed, it comes out. A low lingering fart doesn't breach the pants too much, but you get that like pow, that whip fart.
Fucking hangs out for a while.
Yeah. That's gonna cut through the undies, the jeans, and that's gonna.
But wouldn't your pants filter the fucking corona?
It's not charcoal. It's cotton underwear. You don't have a charcoal underwear system, do you?
Should we be wearing charcoal underwear?
That's not a thing.
Should we sling the masks front to back?
Did you see the Dragons Den people? That one of their ideas was like you almost put like
there's underwear with a charcoal filter.
There's one's like a pretty much a bounty sheet section to filter fart. Yes, they eat powdered animal cock instead of vagina. Okay. 5 milligrams per blueberry. Oh, you might know this guy, Jericho McPhee.
Yeah, buddy.
Rob Logan, will you catch a body in 2020?
Fucking right. Will you? Are you going to headline this next FLA, homeboy? This guy fought. that night. He came out and murked a dude in like a fucking minute, or not even. But he come out, he hit him. He went into Wobbleville. He got back up, he hit him again. And it was like...
Was it before or after your fight?
It was after mine.
Was it the young guy? Was it the young guy shaved head?
No, that guy was a gangster too. The guy that got the lag lock before anybody knew what happened. Can't think of his name. He was a badass old dude too, though.
There you go. Another copyright strike.
Why don't you turn your ringer off, bro?
My phone doesn't ring that often. Like, you know what I mean?
But yeah, we're working on finding another opponent. Like I was lined up to fight on the 30th if they could find me somebody in May, and then COVID struck. But man, yeah, first chance I get, I'm fighting again. Like I got a taste of it on the first one, and I'm ready to get back in there, man. Like,
and you're maintaining fighting shape, like you're still doing your fasting.
Oh yeah, and
you're still training. So
I'm working out at home, even though I'm not allowed to do it in public.
So you're gonna be better than ever. You got a little setup at home, enough to get going.
I do my strength and conditioning at home. I don't do any like combat stuff, but it's always like I'm working on my fitness, cardio, stuff like that.
You ever fucks with yoga?
Yeah, I do a little bit of yoga.
A little fucking DDP, fucking diamond cutter.
Man. I'm too old not to. Like, I'll be 38 in April, and I'm trying to be an athlete, so you know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of fucking back pain going on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Homeboy's got to do some stretching.
Yeah, like I say, sometimes I sneeze weird and my back snaps.
Yeah, well, I was definitely sore in my lower back from that choke when Zach had a hold of me and gave me that twisteroo sideways there.
Yeah.
That kind of tweaked my lower back a little bit. But so did getting picked up and dumped on my ass and everything else too. That shit's rough.
Did you talk to him after the fight?
Just a little bit.
Was he cordial? Was he?
Yeah. Yeah, probably more than me, honestly.
Oh, wow, you were kind of a little chirpy? Yeah, you would.
It's me, bro.
You would be.
I was nice, but I basically was like, yo, you could have made 205. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, it was all friendly. Like, it wasn't, I don't have any personal issues with the guy, but right now, like I said, I'd give you every cent I own to go punch him in the fucking face tonight. Like, to finish that fight. Like, if I could go do the next 3 fucking rounds right now, I'd strip off my shirt and do it. Like,
yeah, technically, you got better as the fight went on. Like, technically, like, even Ferg said, it's like, if you would have had more time, you would have had it. Like, you almost had his, like, timing down almost.
Well, that's
you already took whatever he had on the ground. Like,
he smashed the shit out of me with everything he had.
Yeah.
And that didn't do anything. Like, I've been hit harder training since than I did in that fight. Not to shit on the guy, like, he hits hard, but I mean, some of my training partners are beasts, and they hit me harder than that every time we train.
You ever have a chick hit you harder than that? Because man, there's some girl. No. I seen you take from the bar. I seen you had to like escort a girl out.
Chicks are feisty.
And this was a big battle axe of a girl. Like, she was like taller than me. Her shoulders were like this broad. You just picked her right off the ground. But a lady like that, if she wants to have a swat at me, she could probably hurt me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and you can't hit them or you're an asshole.
Exactly. It's almost like, oh, defend yourself, but you can't. And then she would hurt you. Technically,
she was a beast too, man. I don't know if you heard her yelling, but she was.
Yeah, she had some yells or some deep gargles.
That video that you posted, it was like, what was it she said?
I cut out a little. I will hurt you.
I'll hurt something to living shit out of you or something. The way she says it, but
it was almost like chilling. I think she screams out, "I will hurt you."
Yeah, I'll hurt the living shit out of you or something. She said, but it was something.
Yeah. She meant business.
Situation. Yeah.
She meant business.
One of those chicks was drunk and angry. The other chick was ready to beat.
I was there very, very close. That girl was having a good time talking to this fella. The other girl was having a good time talking to the fella. And then all of a sudden, at a drop of a hat, the other girl almost ran to the other girl and just chirp, and got loud and pushy real quick.
It was shitty.
So Jericho chimes back in. Yes, 2020 Ella fight. Let's hope we share the card again.
Oh, 100%. That was an honor the first time, man.
Dope. Looking forward, bro. Enjoy your night, guys. So it sounds like he was just a pop in. Cool. But yeah. So he won his fight?
Oh yeah, impressively. His pro debut, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And he came out and kicked some ass.
How? Okay. What would be the difference between what you did and what he did? Because You'd be classed as amateur and he's pro. You guys can share the same card.
Yeah. So the first, I lost track because a couple of fights ended up not working out because of travel.
Because doesn't pro just mean you're making money? Didn't you make a little money? Well, you probably lost money.
So, okay. The way it basically breaks down, there's differences here and there. Amateur, you don't get paid.
Okay.
Like they can't offer you money to fight.
Mm.
And the rule set's different. And the rule set is supposed to protect you more than pro.
Yeah.
So in my fight, there was even in amateur, there's 2 different rule sets in Nova Scotia. And I was where it was my first fight. I was under Nova Scotia novice rules. So for my first 3 fights, I can't hit a guy in the head on the ground and they can't hit me in the head on the ground.
What?
Yeah. So that's why everything on the ground was body shots. There was nobody blasting each other in the head on the ground for us.
So it's not even a legit ground and pound like you would normally.
No, it's all body shots.
You must have had to train for that to have the restraints.
Yeah.
Because that would just be fucking first instinct. Like, oh, if there's a clear shot of the head, like, hit him in it.
Yeah. Well, and it's even like...
Wow, that would have taken a lot of restraint, dude. Like, that's I'm proud. Fuck, I'm impressed, dude.
What's half the guys I train with? Actually, I think I'm the only guy in my camp that wasn't looking to fight under that rule set. Or that was looking to fight under that rule set. So Corey Forsyth, the other guy from MXT that fought, he was full ground and pound the whole deal.
Yeah.
And then the pros.
But he had a belt before. Like, he's been in the game for a while.
Yeah, he's fought a few times. He's a former champ. Like, bad dude. Like, he, bad motherfucker. I was super pumped to have him in my camp.
I remember you were saying he's like Spider-Man where you can't hit him.
You can't hit him, man. Like, there's no way I'm going to find a dude as quick as him. And it's the couple times that I did manage to catch up to that dude were like a badge of honor where I'm like, all right, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like I can hit anybody now.
Well, he's so small and quick though. Like no heavyweight would move like that.
But he brought so much experience to the game. Like he's one of those dudes that I was like intimidated to meet at first because he was so deep into it.
Is he local?
He lives in Riverview. And
oh wow, so he traveled
to meet
you guys?
Yeah. And he runs the Sussex MXT. So he travels from Riverview to Sussex to train. And then on the days that we train as a group, he travels from there to here. And my other partner, Jesse, I think he's St. Stephen or St. Andrew. I'm not from here, so I get them mixed up. But way the fuck down there. So like both of my main fighter partners for this camp, the 2 other guys that were supposed to fight originally on the card, are both like an hour away.
Riverview is impressive. Because man, there's shit he could do right there. Like Riverview's Mountain, right?
Yeah, but he's pretty solid with Team MXT. Like,
that's what I mean. Like his loyalty is amazing.
Yeah, our team's amazing.
And the other guy
from
St. Stevens.
When you join MXT, though, you don't want to go to other people's shit. You don't want to switch back.
It's like a Cinco Familia.
It is a familia, man. That's the thing. Like, I get to meet the dude that runs MXT all together, Max Trombini, and then I get to train with the guy who runs.
It does
MXT
seem like
Sussex,
a tight family. Just from me sponsoring you and doing those little clips and this and that.
Yeah.
The love that I get from your teammates is amazing. Like,
oh, dude,
I'm sure they're responsible for subscribing.
My team,
you know what I mean?
Got me in the cage that night and got me through it. Everything I did was because of my team.
Yeah.
Well, my wife supported me a lot. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
She was right beside me when I was videotaping down there. It was awesome.
She was feisty.
Yeah.
She was feisty. But I mean, that's the thing. Like my team was so supportive. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been anywhere. I wouldn't have been able to put on the show that I did.
They probably added a lot of your confidence too.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And walking the ring with them on my side, man. Like, and that's even like I say, like somebody like Pikey, Corey, who I respect the shit out of. To have him be like, you got this.
You're ready.
Like,
You're
this
ready.
is all you. You're ready. Yeah. Like when some dude off the street's like, yeah, you can do this. You're like, thanks, guy.
Confidence means a lot, and that adds a lot of confidence coming from.
Well, and I'm surrounded by killers in my gym, and when those guys tell me like, you can do this, motherfucker, I can do that. That's like putting on a little suit of armor. You know what I mean? It's like, well, these guys think I can do it. So,
and I 100% get that. Like, I've been doing a bunch of like random YouTube videos for years, and with like low subscribers, but now it got to the point where I have a little niche group.
I see them giving you love,
and I have some like people that I admire like my stuff, and it means a whole lot. Like, so that's why I'm so content with what I have already. Like, you know what I mean? Like Marco, Idora's opinion in his videos and stuff like that, and Philip Solo, LA Beast, like, you know, I mean, just to have people that are in it appreciate my video, it's almost like you're a Corey guy. Like
so
it comes from a different level.
I see that. I see you catching Jedi levels from your boys. Like every once in a while they'll be like, yo, shout out to fucking Dead Poop. It's not a Dead Poop party unless the motherfucker lags out twice.
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you're
getting a vibe. So Matt Hudson, Leprechaun Cocksuit Man, I'm telling you right now, I'll give you magic powers. Don't look down on it. Did I eat the mushrooms? Katie, my sister, yes. And as my mom said, yes, I did eat the mushrooms. Calm your boobs, Mom. As my sister says, mushrooms are the best. And it wasn't a bunch. It was a little handful of jungle mushrooms. That's
well, once the thoughts of the virus goes through this big fella's heads off the mushroom and he goes buck wild, I'm going to have to put a helmet on.
Oh, I'm going to have the mask
grab a mat. Like, stay, you're not allowed in the house. You're just not allowed in the house.
So my friend Tiffany says we're
trying to rob all my toilet
paper.
Thank
you. Sarah loves the hat, bro. That must have been when I was wearing the leprechaun
the green
hat.
one, yeah.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, I don't know if this is kid-approved streaming. It's up to you, but I just ate a bunch of mushrooms and yeah. But hey Ken, hey Sarah, if Cam and Trish are watching, hi to you guys.
Your kid wants to chime in?
Not my kid. Did you ever see the videos of me training with a chick named Sarah? She's a little, I wouldn't call her a little girl, but she is a small female.
No, I don't
14,
think so.
I believe. I don't want to get her age wrong, but yeah, she's
14?
a little warrior that trains.
I don't know. We might talk about some like greasy stuff, and the comments might get a little greasy.
That's what I said.
You know what I mean?
That's what I said.
It's not.
Viewer discretion.
It probably would be fine, but who knows? It might not be fine.
We could go there pretty quick.
Scott Caldwell.
What's up?
You sexy bastards.
Yeah.
That's one of your bros.
He's actually pretty sexy himself.
Oh, there you go. Some
sexy fella. You'd know him if you've seen him. He hangs out down the brew. He's a friendly fella with a beard. Power lifter, all muscly.
Like a red beard, kind of like long, squared off.
No, I'll show you a picture of him if that makes you feel better.
Because I seen a guy one time at the Fish and Brew. Seemed like he was like could have been doing some heavy lifting, but had a fucking wicked beard.
And it wasn't me? That sounds like me.
No, I was. No. Looks familiar. Yeah, it looks familiar.
Yeah, it's good shit. Scott's very good shit. Good friend.
I think his beard was longer though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I think I was joking with him all night, where I was like, "Oh, you got a fucking horrible beard," even though I meant the opposite. Because he was rocking a fucking horrible. Yeah, and he liked that humor. Yeah. I think he was there the fucking luchador mask night.
Could be. He's a humorous dude. But yeah. So where are we at now? I'll get half a buzz on.
Yeah, I'm getting there, man. These vodkas are going down like smooth.
I'm pouring larger drinks than I thought because of the ice, I noticed.
Yeah, the wicked beard was definitely me. Yes, I was. See, I remember this guy. Yeah. He did have a fucking nice beard.
He's good shit.
Even though the whole night I was like, "Oh man, your beard's disgusting" or something like that. Just joking with him.
Yeah, he knew better.
But man, I was on fire that night. It was the night where I had those luchador masks and I was getting everyone to try to
trying to fight Joe Pilmer.
Yeah, I was trying to fight everyone with those luchador masks.
I think I was getting married.
It's almost like those masks gave me a superpower. I was like, with these masks, I'm invincible. Even though it's for a joke, and as soon as someone would put it on and be serious. What?
Where was I that weekend?
Somebody took over for you.
Yeah, Joe did.
Yeah. I don't know where you were.
I might have went away for my anniversary, perhaps.
You missed a good one. Classic dead poop. Classic dead poop.
Be ashamed.
Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed.
So yeah, apparently people think we're funny. I'll take that. No one called me racist AF this time. That's good. Yeah. Apparently I look less racist than last time.
No, you still look as equally as racist.
Before you light that up, where am I supposed to pee out there?
Anywhere you feel comfortable.
Shoot her right off the deck.
If you feel comfortable, yeah.
All right, I'm going for a pee.
All right.
I'm going to break the seal. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's too bad about your next fight, though.
Yeah. Well, it just means I'll have more time to train.
Yeah, you'll be readier. That's a proper term. But yeah, this fucking virus is shutting down a bunch of shit. Like, people just don't want to plan stuff because no one knows. No one knows what's going to happen after these 2 weeks. And they're like, oh, after 2 weeks, you can leave your home. And I don't think so. I think after 2 weeks, they're going to be like, well, it's still not safe. Like, stay home a little longer. But I don't know who was here cleaning with me last night. But, that cleaned up the fucking... It was out of focus for a bit there. But I don't know who was with me last night when I was cleaning this back room up, but it's not 100% clean. If I were to turn the camera that way, it would be pretty rough. But I got this area looking not too bad. I even fucking swept up a little bit and even... Like, you know what I mean? I got this place looking decent. You know what I mean? I just gave myself a pat on the shoulder to myself just for having this area clean. Because I don't know if you saw it when it fucking started. I couldn't even get to that side. Like, the pile was so high.
Man, I'm going to be so fucking antibacterial. No bacteria on this motherfucker by the end of the day.
Yeah, just no skin.
None. Just
no skin.
Bone. Sterile bone.
You should have just fucking brought a couple pairs of rubber gloves and just kept them on. You ever wear those rubber gloves?
I had some on today.
Do you find they almost leave like a weird onion smell on your hands, like a weird rubber onion smell on your hands for like the rest of the day that don't wash off?
But I think it's that shitty powder.
The powder is the smell?
It's that shitty powder that does it. Because that shit never comes off. Feels like you've got it on you forever. It's like fucking...
Because, man, something about putting on rubber gloves, you have that weird onion rubber smell that fucking just lingers.
Yeah, I cleaned my toilet today, so I had a bunch of rubber gloves on.
Oh, do you? I go raw dog. When I clean my toilets, guess what? Yes, next thing I do is I wash my hands. Next thing I do is I wash my sink. But yeah, I go raw dog.
Into this stuff. It's very tasty. Want to hit me up with some ice there, bruh?
Yeah, sure. So far, one of the precautions tonight is Rob hasn't even touched this bag of ice yet.
I haven't touched anything, man, because you're fucking paranoid.
See, he's got his little zone. Those tables I'm gonna burn.
I got my own rolling.
I'm either gonna freeze them or burn them. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
You should sell them on eBay.
Sell them on eBay for what?
For like fucking my COVID germs.
Like your bath water?
Yeah.
Sell your bath water?
Drink that.
Yeah, no one wants that shit, dude.
Man, that chick was gross. That bathwater chick. That shit's next level. Gross.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just heard like people saying, "Oh, selling bathwater," but I don't know
because it's about
I don't know
chick.
what chick did it.
Yeah, it was this fucking. Well, I guess it's called. What would it be? It's a chick who sells pictures of her boobs on Snapchat. So a model, I guess, or
like a porno model, like a porny model.
I don't think they were bare boobies.
Like a slutty model.
She made she wore like elf ears and made like anime faces for money. I don't get it really how it works, but anyway, she sold little things of bathwater. But I guess everybody got fucking herpes off of it or something. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it's all internet stuff.
Why? Because people are drinking it?
Yeah. People were straight drinking the bathwater.
Man.
And she was spitting in...
If I were to get a hot lady's bathwater...
She was spitting in jars and selling it?
Okay, let me think. Elisa Milano's. If I were to get Elisa Milano... I don't know how good she looks now, but I'm picturing Elisa Milano at her prime.
Aged.
If I were to get Elisa Milano bathwater, I wouldn't drink it. You know what I would do?
Wonder why the fuck you got it in the first place?
I would, have, a little pan... almost like a camping dish pan to make dishes while you're camping.
Mm-hmm.
Pour it out in there, soak my feet, get my hands wet, jerk off a little bit, and then put it right back in the mason jar.
For next time or send it back?
For next time.
Send it back to her?
No, I just keep it forever. I would just keep using the same little bathwater, just like in the pan, back in the jar, back in the pan, back in the jar.
You'd have a little, like a ritual.
Yeah, it'd be me fucking Elisa Milano in the bath every time, over and over again.
But I think pretty quick